Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. We have very exclusive tickets for a cool event with OK Go at Gallagher Way at Wrigley Field. We'll explain more on that coming up in just a few minutes. And we'll give you the free tickets for it and how to get them after music entertainment news. Well, because the Lord of the Rings review, being a super long movie, also long review because it had to be to review a movie that was almost 4 hours long with the director's cut, that is. It took some time away from music entertainment news on Friday.
I do have to note really quick, I'm obviously in charge of the Brian and Kenzie podcast, which is the full show on demand, and so I get to see the download numbers. And there is such a hilarious jump in downloads from what we get for an average episode for Kenzie's birthday gift exchange reveal.
Oh, God.
And B, the Lord of the Rings review on Friday. We know what Chicago wants, and it's Kenzie being emailed gifts because we didn't have them.
There was no exchange. There was no real exchange.
And me talking about Lord of the Rings for a half hour.
And by the way, it was on like Paramount all weekend.
I know.
Every time I was scanning the TV, the Lord of the Rings trilogy, Kenzie, I don't know if you've stumbled upon it, just dial flipping, but it was on all weekend. Like every day, one of the Lord of the Rings movies was playing.
We're on the pulse.
Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good stuff.
You're welcome.
Now, because we did that Friday, we missed out. We mentioned this, but let's get a little more in depth on it because big releases of music and some of our special local people like Freako, 7 Degrees. Chicago standouts, Freako dropped their second full-length album, Something Worth Waiting For, on Friday, featuring a standout song like 7 Degrees and Hot Air Balloon.
7 degrees, just one more for you and me. We're souls in a line, waiting to meet, waiting for that summer breeze to throw us through each other's arms. We're severed souls with 7 more degrees.
Very like Beatles, David
I was
Bowie.
gonna say, they sound like the Beatles.
Yeah, really cool. And the performer 2 years ago at our Q101 picnic, just basically as I said last week, they started with a certain amount of people in front of them, and by the end, the entire festival was in front. They won everybody over that didn't even know who they were at the event. They're that good.
They played the Metro on Saturday, sold out album release show, fantastic time. And I was sitting up in the balcony with somebody who works with the band, and he leaned over to me at one point, and he goes, "Don't you feel like this band could write a song that could change the world?" And normally I would look at him and go, "No, what are you talking about?" But in that moment, Freako was such a great live band that I looked and I went, "Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. They could. There's such a special band. I'm so proud of the fact that they're from Chicago. The new record's great. Give it a listen."
Yep. Also, Foo Fighters' Window dropped. The 12th studio album from Foo Fighters has finally arrived. Your Favorite Toy, which features songs you've heard on Q101, like the title track, Asking for a Friend, hit streaming services at midnight on Friday. The band then made their SNL UK debut over the weekend. The Foo Fighters returned to Chicago for Soldier Field on Saturday, August 8th. And here is Window.
You were a window cleaner, letting in the sun. I saw your face, feeling the window. You were a window cleaner, letting in the sun.
There you go. New music from the Foo Fighters. That is Window. Also, not to be outdone, Noah Kahan dropped Doors, the biggest release of 2026 thus far, undoubtedly The Great Divide. Noah Kahan's highly anticipated follow-up to the life-changing 2022 album Stick Season. Then Noah Kahan released a 17-song album on Friday morning, and then that evening released an additional 4 songs as part of the album's deluxe edition, like Lord of the Rings, the director's cut, if you will. you get more songs on that if you want to choose to. Go listen to them. Doors has become an immediate fan favorite following its release on Friday. Here's a little bit of Doors.
Trouble ahead, had to scream in my sleep. Put the money on red, but so bad, I'm losing street. I keep showing you doors, but you can't open them up. 'Cause it gets harder to see me, the closer you try to look. How does it feel to the one decided to know, you know?
I cannot imagine Wrigley Field, 2 shows with Noah Kahan, and what that vibe is going to be like.
That's going to be a good time.
It's going to be outrageous.
That song Doors is maybe the best song I've heard in 2026. It breaks my heart every time I hear it. I should just hit myself over the head with a hammer instead of listening to it, but it's a really good song.
His music is certainly for those that have, let's say, had a relationship and are thinking back about that relationship or
hypothetically speaking, maybe that's exactly what's happening with me.
I'm just saying for those, that's what it is. It's kind of in the car alone listening to music, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
You're not, but that's going to be everybody like that. 50,000 of them at Wrigley Field twice. People that had a relationship or thinking about it, and boy, that guy's really tapped into something. It's really incredible. Noah Kahan, that show. Something else that got tapped into over the weekend. Michael, the movie premiered, the biopic on Michael Jackson, opened with $97 million, breaking the record by Oppenheimer for a biopic for opening weekend. So that's what Michael did over the weekend. And Kenzie, did your husband see it 7 times to get that $97 million jacked up there or
No, he's
what?
seeing it today, though.
Oh.
He is going today,
He had to
finally.
wait over the weekend. He didn't get a chance to watch it this weekend because he's a huge Michael Jackson fan.
I know. I had to hear about it. My stupid birthday got in the way of the Michael Jackson movie.
God, why did you move your stupid birthday, Kenzie?
Stupid birthday.
God, so dumb.
Everything's about
Your dumb birthday.
I know. So we finally got that out of the way.
So is he going to
Yuck.
is he going to a matinee by himself to watch it?
He's pulling our son out of school.
No, he's
What?
Yes,
Wait
he
a minute.
is.
Wait a minute.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
For the Michael Jackson movie?
Did I stutter?
You didn't.
No.
Yes.
Oh my God.
So that's what they're doing.
Oh my God.
I know. And I had also voiced that I really wanted to see it. So I was like, I'm not even in school, but whatever. That's cool.
How much of Tristan's day is going
He's
to be
going
gone?
to most of his school day. He's getting pulled out before his last period starts to make the 3 o'clock.
Oh my God.
We got to just sit with this for a second.
I know.
So, I love Kenzie's husband. Nice man. Nothing but pleasant to me whenever I'm around him.
But
he and I have different interests. One of those interests is that I don't care at all about Michael Jackson. I understand the historical significance. People like the music. That's fine. Not a guy. I don't care one way or another. I don't care at all about Michael Jackson. I know Kenzie's husband is a huge fan. I asked her last week when he was going to go see this movie off the air. And Kenzie told me that he was looking for a midnight screening of this movie to go see.
Right.
Which does not exist because it's not Star Wars. I cannot believe that. Does your 11-year-old care about Michael Jackson?
Not the way my husband does. But he's like, yeah, I'll get out of school for a movie.
Well,
Like,
yeah.
well, what's he going to be like? No, leave me for math. I mean,
Yeah,
he's
right.
like, yeah, like.
if my
he's
dad
like,
asked me to
fine.
decide to take you out of school and go do something, I would have said, hell yeah, let's go, Dad. What are we doing?
My husband likes to pretend that our oldest, it feels exactly the same way about everything he likes. So he's
Yeah.
like, this is going to mean everything to him. I go, this is just a you thing. And I do this all the time with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's, listen, he got out of school. Good for him, or he's going to get out of
Exactly.
school.
He's not going to say anything.
Why not? To see Michael, which did 217 million
Which
globally.
I would have liked to see. It was I don't understand fully.
The problem is normally I would offer to go to the movie with you because I love going to movie theaters. I love new movies. I can't fathom, and I know that I'm wrong because most of America has gone to the theater to see Michael.
Yeah.
I can't fathom going to see this movie.
This is one I would wait until HBO.
And then you'd only
that's-
half watch it,
and
even
then,
at that.
And then maybe. I can't. No, to be fair.
I mean, it's probably really good. I don't know why. Like, you haven't seen it.
True. Obviously, $97 million. Now, we'll see what happens
I'd
next
imagine
week.
it's really good.
Well, we'll see what happens next weekend because the first weekend opening, I think there was a humongous anticipation for it.
Yeah.
And we'll see if it can continue that going forward. But wow.
yeah, I'm speechless as well based on that information.
Yikes. Kenzie, what do you want? You want to skip the rest of work here and get out right at 9 o'clock and go do
I
something?
want to go to the movie.
I don't think there's a showing at 9.
But no, you want to go to the movie with, like, I don't know, your family or something.
It'd be cool, but I guess I'll go with one of you guys because my
I don't-
family's not going to go with me.
I don't want to go see it.
Brian?
If you wanted to go, I would take you. If you wanted to
Yeah.
go.
You can't have any popcorn.
That's
though.
the rub. I can't get a big tub of popcorn
You're
and
fasting
Coke.
this week. That's right.
Can you imagine
do that.
fasting while you're in a movie theater?
Yes, I go to the theater a lot, and I very rarely have a snack.
Oh, there's
and
no-
even then, typically, I only have maybe something small, but I'm not feasting. I don't like popcorn. That's kind of my thing.
Oh, I love that butter, the extra, just tons of butter popcorn.
You
in a
don't like the
theater.
popcorn. You like the butter.
It's a vehicle for butter. That's all popcorn is.
Okay.
Could have
I
been
mean,
anything.
you have to have a lot of butter on it.
Thank you.
Because I use the straw trick. I've talked about it before. I know, but
Please explain that trick again, because that was incredible.
so you know when you take your bucket of popcorn
It's like
and
the
you
Oppenheimer movie, but it's Kenzie talking about butter.
hey
Yeah, shut up.
have some respect. I thought about this years ago. Okay. So you take your bucket of popcorn and you go to the butter machine and then halfway through your popcorn it's like, oh, now it's getting a little dry. I take a straw, I put it up to the butter machine, and then I can make sure I get butter near the bottom of the bucket. I move the
Genius.
bucket around to transfer the butter and then I go mid and I go lower. So it's in every level.
The 3 layers.
The 3 layers of the popcorn.
Never has something so smart been said on this show.
I know. You're welcome.
Never, ever. God bless America.
I know. You're
That's
welcome.
innovation. That's American engineering.
That's right.
It
Capitalism
was
breeds
my
innovation.
engineering project.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
Q101.
This is one of those wonderful times on the show when we kind of let you in on something, and we don't talk about it a lot. But when we do, you should listen, because it can end up with one of the more incredible free experiences for you. And, it's about these secret contests we have here at Q101. And they're not talked about on the air except for right now. We only talk about them once a quarter, probably. We talk about these things on the air. So it's a good time to be listening. And remember to pay attention on your social platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Facebook specifically, because we have these secret contests on there that will tell you what to listen for on the air, and then you call and you win tremendous things. We have one coming up here with Adriana, who's on hold. We'll tell you what she's won in a second. But like right now, for example, the secret contest, if you understand how it works and you got a chance to go see a summer concert pass, you'll get Muse, Noah Kahan, Foo Fighters, and Weezer. All together.
Amazing.
Amazing. And we always feel a little uncomfortable talking about these secret contests because we're not supposed to talk
We
about it.
have to tiptoe in a certain way. So obviously we have these secret contests. They're always massive prizes. They're always big. A lot of them are trips and vacations away to music festivals, Universal Studios. And I can't say our London winner who went to the Bears game, that was a secret contest winner.
Yes.
And, wink, wink, nod, nod, there's some big trips coming up. So I'd figure out a way to get on this.
What's wink, wink, nod, nod mean, Kenzie?
Oh,
What
you know, I'm not like that. But I can't, hey, I'm not allowed to say it, but I'm saying it.
Yeah. So really pay attention to Facebook and these things that may come your way. They maybe have me and Kenzie on them, or just somebody else from Q101 even. They tell you what to do. And just do that, and you can end up winning. Like our great friend Adriana here. She won the last Universal trip that we gave away. And Adriana, we're so happy to bring you up on the air here. You're going to Universal Studios Florida. You got a trip for 4. Congratulations.
This is amazing. I really can't believe it. It's great Scott. I mean, listeners, these radio contests really are real. Listeners do, and it's. I imagine this is what it feels like to be an Olympian. I want to go to the Olympics. I did this contest. I listened and I called in and I won. I can't believe it. I'm so grateful. Thank you.
Oh,
I've never-
I'm so excited for you. This is amazing.
I've never heard someone compare winning a massive prize to being an Olympian. That
But
was
kind of, because that's a massive prize. So I actually get what she's saying.
pretty impressive.
It's an accomplishment.
It is an accomplishment. I'm with you, girl. I'm on your side. This is amazing.
And it does feel like it was a while ago since we did our broadcast. It was January from Universal
Yeah.
Studios Florida. It was phenomenal. It was one of the greatest experiences as a family, meaning us as a family here on the station. And so your
Best
family is
family
gonna
trip
love
I've
it.
had with literally the kids I birthed as well as our family that's a show. We had such an amazing, amazing time.
Oh, my son is the biggest roller coaster enthusiast, and we've just been to the local parks, of course, Six Flags, and he's been talking about Universal Studios since they opened. He's seen so many YouTube videos. We're going to be so excited.
Well-
We are so excited for you. Make sure you're tagging us in the pictures. I want to see it.
Oh, I will.
Adriana, congratulations again, and thanks for being a part of the secret contest here with Brian and Kenzie. We love that.
Thank you. I love you guys. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Kenzie.
All right, hang on a second, Case. I'll talk to you off the air for a minute, but it is so cool. And the Universal Studios, like, beyond expectations of what delivered on that trip and how fun it was for all of us. And so we gave away about 10 trips, I think, something like that. And just so happy for all those people to get to go with their families and friends.
I know, with their whole families. And we're hoping to run that back again next year. Fingers crossed, because it was one of the best giveaways we've ever had. It was amazing.
Super cool. And like Kenzie said, there's chances that more big trips, and right now with this secret contest, you'll see
this year more big trips.
Yeah.
Okay.
And with your socials right now, there's a chance at a summer concert pass. Muse, Noah Kahan, Foo Fighters, and Weezer all together. Get all those tickets, thousands of dollars worth of tickets together. Just make sure you're paying attention on your Facebook, and it'll let you know how to do the secret contest with Brian and Kenzie on Q101. This is Wet Leg, veterans of Q101's Twisted.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Hey, I'm Chris Van Vliet. Go behind the scenes and beyond the headlines with the biggest names in pro wrestling and beyond.
You could pop up in WWE tomorrow. Would Saraya be there or would Paige be there?
Paige, 100%.
So when you're setting up Logan Paul to frog splash you through the announce table, it's going through your mind.
This should make every headline in the world.
It makes sense, right? And you jelly roll.
We knew we had that kind of a moment.
Mindset, motivation, and what it takes to succeed. Insight with Chris Van Vliet. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
What are you taking away from today's show with Brian and Kenzie on Q101? Text in your takeaway right now to our new text number and call-in number, 312-967-8300. What's your takeaway from today's show? Hit us up right now with that as we give you some breaking local news. Today marks Cook County residents having a 5-day period to pay traffic tickets without added collection fees. It's called Amnesty Week. And that's what's going on right now. So today through Friday, Cook County residents will have a 5-day period to pay traffic tickets without added collection fees. So that's a good thing. Get these paid off, I guess, without an extra fee, because they always have these extra things on. You wait too long like I do. The sad thing is it does not cover red light violations, the red light ticket violations.
So what does it cover?
It covers parking tickets.
Okay.
So parking tickets. And those can rack up, by the way.
The parking tickets, what?
So parking tickets.
Yeah, speak on that.
So when you park and you have a violation there,
Yeah.
like you wait too long, and what sucks is they have all of those, the pay centers.
What,
there.
they won't let you park in a handicap spot?
They won't.
What sucks?
Yeah, I mean, back in the day, there were so many free spots in the city.
Uh-huh.
And they've gobbled them all up because they've sold the rights to them to outside companies to bring those big green pay boxes in. And then you can pay on the app on your phone. And sometimes it's only 50 cents or whatever, who knows what. But there's barely any free spots left in the city. There's a couple still.
I would argue there may be none.
There's a few. There's the one I use by the United Center that I'm not going to talk about.
Because the police asked you not to.
Yeah, that's right, but it works for me. And I don't want anybody else going there when I go to the United Center. There's just a few of those little ones in there that you can still sneak in. So parking tickets are prevalent, and they can stack up, and before you know it, you can't pay them off, and you got like thousands of dollars of parking tickets.
So you, of course, are the king of the speeding ticket.
Yes, the red light, or I'm sorry, not the red light violations, but the speed camera
Yes,
tickets.
no, when you see green, you gun it. That's your problem, not the red light.
Right.
Do you have any active parking tickets in the same way that you have a lot of outstanding speeding tickets?
Unbelievably, I'm clean as a whistle when it comes to parking.
Okay.
So I'm pretty good there in that world. It's just these damn speed cameras I can't avoid.
It's just you going 100 miles an hour on the way to the parking spot.
In a school zone.
I'll flip around to get a spot. I see one open. I do a Yui right in the middle of like Belmont.
You're doing a donut. You turn into a rally car driver.
I've got to cut off somebody going 70 miles an hour to get that spot. That's my problem.
Yes.
That's my issue. You have any parking tickets on deck, Kenzie?
No, I'm pretty good with the parking tickets. The only time I've gotten one is when I take the train downtown. So the big Metro boy, right? I take that downtown.
The big boy.
But they switched, which is very confusing. So I had the app on my phone for parking that I've had for like 5 years, right? Mm-hmm. Well, they switched apps. And I'm like, well, how would I know that? So I just logged in and paid on the old app, and I got a parking ticket. And so I had to email the company with a screenshot because I'm like, I paid my parking. And they're like, oh, we have a new app. So they were real, but that's the only time I got a parking ticket. So they switched like zone apps, but when you've been doing it for years, like why would I know that?
Are you talking about the Park Chicago app or
No. Like there's like zone apps at Metro parking. So when you have to park when you at those train stations and pay also.
So that's not using the city app, that Park Chicago
No,
app, which
that's a
covers the whole
different
city.
app.
Oh,
I have
that's
like 18 parking apps in my phone.
oh my God, that sounds awful.
You have 18 parking apps in your phone, one of which is Spot Hero, which you said you don't understand.
No, she has a conspiracy theory about Spot Hero. Wasn't that what you
What's
have,
my
Kenzie?
conspiracy theory?
Yeah, didn't you? You hate something about Spot Hero.
I
you
hate Spot Hero. I can't find the spot.
Yeah, she doesn't understand how to use
Oh,
it.
she can't
No,
find
I
the
just can't. I understand how to use it. I can't find it.
It sounds like you don't understand how to use it.
Because, well, the problem is GPSs don't work great in the city. And it's not like I have all the parking garage addresses memorized. Sorry. It's not like it's one thing to find NBC Tower. This is different, okay?
What's different about it?
Because they're just random parking garages. They're not like these identifying factors. So I type in an address, it brings me to like a halal restaurant, and I don't know where the F to go.
There's a lot of parking by halal restaurants, by the way.
Yeah, so one time I went down every single parking garage on that street, and I'm like, are you my mother? Like that book? I'm like, are you the right parking garage? And none of them were. I'm like, this is impossible. This is impossible. I asked my husband, I go, please stop setting me up for Spot Heroes because we just pay for 2 spots because I have to park somewhere else every time.
Spot Hero is a dream. It's wonderful. They do give you a picture of the garage, but when you're going in, and they give instructions there besides GPS. There's multiple ways to find the spot. Now, we did find out that, was it Waze? No, it was Google that bought Spot Hero. And
It was Uber.
Oh, Uber bought them. And then we're worried about some kind of, conspiracy theory there of buying Spot Hero. But so far, I've used it recently, and it was still fine.
You were able to find the spots?
I found the garage easily. And that's not any kind of, something against Kenzie there. She can't find them. I understand that she ends up sometimes near a halal restaurant she didn't want to park by.
And I love halal restaurants, but I can't even get my car to park so I can go.
Don't they have shawarma in halal restaurants?
Oh, my God. I love shawarma. It's my favorite.
I know it is.
It's what you wanted at Riot Fest.
I know. It's one of the things I got at Riot Fest.
Well, listen, pay off those parking tickets this week because you get no added fees. I know it sucks to pay them, but you might as well do it now before some other fees come in. We'll have your takeaways coming up after Papa Roach. Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101, and I'm about 20 minutes away from starting the fast, the great fast of 2026. I can still eat something until 10 o'clock. I can still eat something a little like one of my...
What are you going to fit in? What's going to be your last meal?
Well, the options are only meat sticks.
A foot long?
No, they're meat sticks or
my porterhouse on the way.
It's one of those like monstrous steaks. You have to, if you eat the whole thing, it's free. Those restaurants that do that.
We're gonna live stream it.
Oh man.
I wish. Tomahawk en route.
If you missed the show earlier, which will be in the podcast, I'm sure some of these takeaways. I'm starting the fast at 10 o'clock, and why? Well, we'll tell you later in a little bit.
It's on the podcast.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well,
listen there.
Takeaways first at 312-967-8300. Case, what do you got?
I like this one that just came in from Joe on the southwest side. Thank you for checking in, Joe. Takeaway: Kenzie's son might miss a math lesson, but he'll be able to moonwalk with his dad.
Case, do you not listen to me?
Oh, no, I didn't know you were going to
I said, I'm going to do Joe's. It's about Michael Jackson.
Didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
You don't listen to anything.
Kenzie, read the one from Kip. It's really
No,
funny.
I'm not going to do this video. I'll just go a different direction with this. You just stole it.
You want a raw dog and takeaway, Kenzie? Just go ahead.
Rude.
I had no idea.
I'm going to shout out Carl, who works at the Starbucks in Elgin, because he's bomb. I met him at 4 in the morning the other day when I was getting a coffee. And he said he's supporting you in your weight loss journey, Brian, because he's on one himself.
Oh,
okay.
I like him.
And honestly, listen, if you go visit Carl at the Starbucks on Randall and Royal, okay, it's in Elgin, he makes a bomb ass little cold brew vanilla sweet cream. Let me tell you something. He's got it.
Carl over there. All right.
We support Carl, and Carl supports you, Brian.
Thanks for listening, Carl. Appreciate you. Finally, a takeaway from Marshall. Takeaway: Kenzie's bite-to-sip ratio slaps like an EDM track. Kenzie, you want to give a little bit of that? Go ahead.
Bite, sip, bite, sip, bite, sip, bite, sip, bite, sip, bite, sip. Bite, sip. I can't.
Oh, God.
What?
All right, Case, what is on the podcast?
On the Brian and Kenzie podcast today, we unlocked a new fear this morning. It is tick bites. They are terrifying. They are on the rise. People are in the hospital because of them. We broke down what you need to know about ticks and where they come from on the Brian and Kenzie podcast today. A fan favorite return to Clash with Kenzie. One of our most beloved Clash with Kenzie competitors got a rematch against Kenzie today in Clash with Kenzie. That is also on the Brian and Kenzie podcast. And the thing that we've been talking about for most of this morning, and I'll read it verbatim. This is the title of the podcast. Brian's plan to lose 25 pounds before Friday.
Yeah, that pretty much says it all.
A 34-minute discussion on what Brian is going to do and how he's going to do it so that he is able to put on his suit that he last wore when he was 20 pounds lighter for the Aisle 101 wedding on Friday. 25 pounds, you're right.
Yeah, about 25. Yeah. And that's it's like a lot of people texting, you can rent a suit, you can buy a new one, you can rent a tux. I hear you. I hear everybody saying that. That's not the point of life. The point of life is...
like, how about you jump off a bridge? How about you do that?
Have you thought about canning it?
Running off a cliff here or what?
The point of life moving forward is thinking forward, is setting goals and achieving them. And that's what I plan on doing this Friday when I try to put on my suit.
Would have been cool if your goal was to buy a new pair of pants.
I would love that to be your goal.
Yep, it's not it. It's not the goal.
My fat ass stomach at the microphone.
My fat belly just hit the microphone.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Jim Rome takes on sports.
Why? Because I have a job to do.
With rapid-fire takes.
So I don't want to hear from you lava pigs on this notion today. No idea what you're talking about. You're complaining more than you like to breathe air. It's like you get up in the morning only to complain and cry and moan on social media about things that you don't even understand.
He's the spitfire of sports smack.
Take advantage of it. Get up in here.
The Jim Rome Show podcast.
What's your beef?
Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
You've been warned.
The Hammer Alley Podcast, an 80s flashback mockumentary.
Modestly speaking, in 1987, we knew Hammer Alley was better than Def Leppard, White Lion, Glass Tiger, John Cougar, and other artists named after Wildcats.
How did they go from top of the rock to rock bottom?
That band that won Battle of the Bands, Hammer Alley, is as current as a bowling alley. Have you been in one of those lately?
Hammer Alley.
Follow and listen on your favorite platform.